an ICAT 3D imaging scan. We'll even talk financing options while you're here. At Clear Choice, you're about to discover what you've been missing all these years. Call Clear Choice today.
You're watching KIRO 7 News.
A young man with brain cancer was denied a medical procedure the doctors say was desperately needed. Good evening, I'm Dave Wagner.
And I'm Monique Minglovin. He has health insurance, but he says it was his insurance company that stood in the way of treatment. KIRO 7's Jesse Jones is here with what he did to fight back, Jesse.
Good guy, good guy, great family. The procedure we're talking about is proton beam therapy. It's being used on children, and it's approved by Medicare. So why is one of the region's biggest insurers denying the treatment for adults?
From the outside, you see Ronnie Castro and his wife Kelsey as the young parents to 3 great children. But his 4-year-old son Jet has a single wish.
Whenever you'd ask him to make a wish, he would say, "I wish my daddy didn't have cancer." And that was just like...
See, Ronnie has brain cancer. Surgery removed most of the tumor. The rest was inoperable, located near his brainstem. So doctors wanted him to have proton beam therapy to kill the rest of the tumor. But LifeWise, his insurance company, didn't agree with the treatment plan.
And every time they denied coverage.
LifeWise denied the claim twice, calling proton beam therapy experimental, except in the case of children.
Yeah, they don't want to destroy a child's brain, but then, like, his brain, to me, is just as important. Like, raising our children. So it just makes me really angry.
Here's why Ronnie's doctors want proton beam therapy. See, regular radiation treatments use X-rays that not just strike the tumor, they go through it and hit nearby healthy tissue. Protons work differently.
If I know where a tumor is located and I know the depth of that tumor, I can modulate and develop a proton beam that'll penetrate right to the point where the tumor is and just stop there.
Dr. Ramesh Rangan is the medical director of Seattle Cancer Care Alliance Proton Therapy Center. He says the treatment delivers less excess radiation to Ronnie's eyes and brainstem.
So not only do you get the immediate benefit of being able to be treated without the critical organ nearby being exposed to radiation, you start getting other benefits: reduction in second malignancies, reduction in hormone dysfunction.
However, in a statement, LifeWise parent company, Primera Blue Cross, defends its denial, saying, proton beam radiation therapy lacks reliable evidence, such as conclusive patient studies or trials to demonstrate its effectiveness. Thus, it is considered an experimental service. But Dr. Rangan strongly disagrees with that assessment.
I think when you have a treatment that a 6-figure number of patients have been treated with, I think it's difficult to say that we don't have an adequate level of experience and it's new.
Ronnie's third and final appeal was an independent review, and it upheld the denial. Its first listed reason for doing so was the LifeWise contract.
I kept looking for reasons why this would be okay in their eyes, and I couldn't come up with one.
Now the Castros would have to come up with $39,000 for the treatment.
It was really scary. I was like, I don't know how we're going to pay these bills, and we're going to have to just take our whole savings and never own a home. And
friends and family started a Give Forward page and raised enough money for Ronnie to get the treatment. So what did he do next? Ronnie got better and lawyered up.
In this case, health insurers perhaps do have a black eye. They certainly should have a black eye.
Attorney Lish Watson is suing LifeWise and its parent company Primera for denying Ronnie's claim.
I believe most of these cases are all about money, and I believe in Ronnie's case it's all about money. Otherwise, why would they pay for a pediatric patient to get this treatment and not an adult? I mean, where's the science behind that?
And that fact, that a child would get the treatment and not Ronnie, is a major part of their suit.
I think it's just an arbitrary distinction. They perhaps have fewer children with brain tumors than adults with brain tumors.
As the suit makes its way to the courts, the Castro family finds themselves fighting 2 battles. One for Ronnie's future, and the other for the futures of cancer patients they may never know.
this is the one thing I can do to actually benefit the people after me. The lawsuit is intended to help them change their policy and do the right thing. Like, that's what I want at the end of the day.
Ronnie still has a very small amount. Now we're talking about millimeters of in size of tumors still remaining in his brain. The hope is those tumors will not grow. If they do, he wants to be able to use the proton beam therapy to kill them. Difficult story. We will keep you abreast of it as it moves through the courts.
Yeah, keep the tumors small and watch those kids get big for sure.
I'm telling you.
Now, if you have something you want Jesse to investigate, give him a call at the number there on your screen, 844-77-JESSE. You can also submit story ideas on jessejones.com.
New surveillance video. Car authorities